Hello, everybody, and good evening to San Francisco CASA's Fostering Change Gala. I am super excited to be here. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. My name is Franco Finn. You may know me as the Warriors hype man for the last 20 years, but I'm also the auctioneer for SF CASA, and I just cannot wait to celebrate with each and every one of you. We are live here at the Ritz-Carlton in San Francisco, and behind me, these ballroom doors will open up, and we're gonna get started with our program very, very soon. And I'm super excited. It's a big night, so really, thanks again for joining us for this big moment. Thank you for all your support. And in just a few moments, I'm going to kick it off to SF CASA's board treasurer, Erwin Mock, who's going to kick off our program tonight. Let's get ready.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. This is actually my first in-person gala, so very excited to be here and be with so many of you that I've known professionally and personally for a long time. Given how many investment bankers and lawyers that I know are here, I feel like I'm at a bank meeting in New York doing a leveraged buyout financing, but in any event, we're so excited that we're here with the SF CASA community. I'm Erwin Mock. I am the board treasurer, and before I go any further, I just want to remind everyone that the silent auction closes at 8 p.m., so you can place your last-minute bids on your phone. And before we bring up our wonderful co-chairs, I want to take an opportunity to recognize several members who have joined us this evening. First of all, the creators of the brilliant video and ads that you just saw, Duncan Shannon, thank you so much for the incredible support this year. In addition, several of our city's leaders have joined us this evening. We have Appellate Justice Anthony Klein and Superior Court Judge Roger Chan, as well as Michael Beggert, who have all had a great influence on the bench fighting for our city's youth. In addition to that, partner Shireen McSpadden, Director of the Department of Homelessness and Supportive Housing, and Kiana Smith, Deputy City Attorney, are also here with us tonight. We also have a record number of sponsors this year, many of whom I have personal and professional relationships, and I want to thank all of you. In particular, I want to recognize the 7 Courage sponsors: Blackstone, Blue Owl, Lucas, I know you're on video, Gilead, JP Morgan, thank you, Frank, also on video, the Kirkland & Ellis team, as well as their counterparts on the other side of every deal that I almost work on at Latham & Watkins. So now please welcome to the stage two of our four Fostering Change Gala co-chairs, Kirsten, Wolfe, and Jeff Davidson. Thank you.
Thank you, Erwin. So Andrew and I are so happy to be able to see all of you here tonight. And I'm so thankful to my next door neighbor and co-chair, Jeff, for introducing me to SF CASA and telling me a little bit about the program. Honestly, I was really hesitant at first to engage, as it seemed like an enormous responsibility working with these young people in our city, but the comprehensive training that I got with SF CASA made me feel more comfortable as I went along. During the training and thinking about how I could best serve in this role, I was drawn to working with justice-involved youth. There is a significant overlap between youth in foster care and justice-involved youth. An astounding 75% of justice-involved youth have had prior contact with the child welfare system. Like foster youth, this population has or may have experienced trauma, neglect, and abuse, which results often in mental, physical, and behavioral health issues and/or learning difficulties. These young people need the same advocacy and support, mentorship, and connection to services as foster care clients, but they require additional support to complete the terms of their probation, finish high school, build a supportive community, and secure stable long-term housing. Goals that are really essential to reducing recidivism and facilitating that positive transition to young adulthood. Some of us here tonight have kids, others grandkids, nieces or nephews, and certainly most of us can remember a time back to our own youth. The young people in our lives have dreams and hopes, fears and uncertainty. The youth we serve as CASAs may also have an overlay of trauma, lack of opportunity, systemic racism, low expectations, and lack of consistent support. And they also have dreams and hopes, and they're making plans, and they're resilient. They have people they love and people who love them. The relational aspect of their lives is critical, and that's where SF CASA can help. The youth that I serve loves music, his friends and family, especially his grandmother. He always asks me how I'm doing when we speak, and he has an easy laugh. I'm really proud of him for working so diligently to finish his high school requirements, and I also recognize that had he not had me behind the scenes pushing his placement to give him credit for all of that work that he did, he would still, his time in the placement would have been extended and he would have gotten discouraged. Happily, he was able to transition out of the facility and attend high school graduation with his classmates of his former high school. Thank you so much for being here tonight and supporting what we do. And to all of the CASAs out there in the audience, this work isn't always easy, and I'm so grateful to be in your company. Thank you.
So thank you, Kirsten, my co-chair. I'm Jeff Davidson, vice chair of the board. And my wife, Carrie, and I are so glad to be with you all this evening. I've been on the CASA board for 6 years. It's one of the most meaningful things I have done. The relationship between a youth and her CASA changes lives. As just one example, in California, foster youth, on average, graduate from high school 58% of the time. SF CASA's youth, the youth we serve last year, 91% of our seniors graduated. SF CASA works by bringing together the power of relationships and community to support our foster youth. And tonight, Carrie and I, and Kirsten and Andrew are happy to come together in community with you to support SF CASA. The last time we gathered in this room before the pandemic, our goal was for SF CASA to serve 400 youth. And we're almost there. We're about to reach that goal. We may do it this year. Under the leadership of our amazing new executive director, Kate Durham, we've been able... we've just completed a 5-year planning process, and thanks to the support of people like you, we're able to expand our ambitions. We want to grow to support 500 or more youth, and you can help us kick off that effort tonight. There's a few more people in the audience I'd like to recognize. First and foremost, could all the CASAs, current and former, in the room stand up? And can all of our great colleagues on the board of directors, including our new board members, stand up? And how about our past board members? And of that group, I'd like to especially recognize Lisa Pearson, our most recent board chair. And then finally, the SF CASA staff, these amazing people whose work we're all here to support this evening. Could the staff stand up? And last, I want to thank all of you tonight for caring and for showing up for our foster youth. We are so grateful. So here's the plan. After some time to enjoy dinner, we'll be back to hear from our new executive director, Kate, about those plans for the next 5 years. And most importantly, we will hear from an inspiring young woman, Nia, who will speak to how her life was affected by having a CASA. And then we will have the chance to come together in community to support CASA through the live auction and fund a future. I want to leave you with the thought that each one of us here tonight has the power through our donations to change lives. CASAs change lives. Every foster youth in San Francisco deserves a CASA, and tonight, together, we can move closer to that goal. And as a reminder, thanks to a generous CASA volunteer, every single gift and purchase tonight up to $300,000 will be matched. So your gifts will go twice as far. So please think big tonight. Open your hearts, open your wallets, and have a great time, everybody.
Wow, what a great night so far. Jeff and Kirsten, you really helped raise the bar for SF CASA tonight. Thank you so much for doing that. That is amazing. And so hopefully all of you understand the importance of tonight. Your support is truly, truly greatly appreciated. Let's keep this thing going. Now, while folks in the ballroom are enjoying the dinner tonight, let's just go over a few announcements. We've got some things here, folks. So hopefully those who participated, you received the charcuterie, that special delivery from the cheese school. And wow, I hope hope you're enjoying those delectable cheeses, the meats, all the great stuff, and the wine, of course, provided by Oliver McCrum. Now, the best part about a hybrid is that you could be in the ballroom, or you could be enjoying it right in the comfort of your couch, your kitchen, wherever you are at home. So first and foremost, let's just go over a couple of things. Make sure that you are signed in, right? Okay? You got to see your name at the top of the virtual gala page, and when you do see your name over there, that means you are logged in. If you don't, no worries. It's super easy. Just click on Get Started and then create that account, all right? It's a very quick process, and it'll allow you to make some bids and support tonight what we're doing with SF Casa. Now, if you have trouble of any sort, if you have any type of questions, we've got a phone number for you. Remember this number, 415-347-5765. Again, that number is 415-347-5765. 5765. And remember, that support line will show you the virtual gala page. It'll walk you through things. And you know what? We're here for you. We'll help you out in the silent auction. Just a reminder, it closes in just a few minutes at 8 p.m. There's some great stuff that you can win. And of course, when you look at the virtual gala page, take a look at it, keep an eye out, and keep track. We want to make sure you bid high, bid often, and win that package outright, okay? I know you can do it, and just follow along. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we have some crowd favorites this year, the Clase Azul Party. Oh yeah, that's a popular one. And then we've got this party for 25 people, a wine tasting extravaganza. That's right, 25 people, all this and more. And then the most important part, the cash donations. This is where really your support is going to be greatly appreciated for SF Casa. Make sure to hit that cash donation button at any point this evening, okay? When that Fund to Future rolls around, that is the most important part of the night. We want you to be a part of it. Click on that cash donation to be a part of the contributions for SF Casa. That all sounds great, right? What about if I want to be a part of the live auction? Maybe I want to win a trip to Santa Fe, or maybe that date night for a whole year. Well, don't you worry. We've got you covered. Now, if you want to participate in the live auction, remember, just call us on the bid proxy line. That is the same number. That is 415-347-5765. Again, 415-347-5765. Make sure to call early and let us know that you have a bid proxy. You want to get in on the live auction items, okay? So take a few moments, preview the live auction items. There's definitely some really good ones for you to win. And in the meantime, let's enjoy these incredible ads created by Duncan Shannon, specifically for SF Casa. And then they're going to be followed by a PSA from former California Surgeon General, Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris, talking about the importance of having a casa for youth who have experienced foster care and related systems. Now, then you'll have a few minutes for a quick little bio break or to check out the auction items online. And then when we come back, we'll hear from SF Casa Executive Director Kate Durham, and we have such a great program. And of course, you're going to hear from the star of tonight's show. That is former SF Casa client Nia Johnson. So don't go anywhere. It's just about to begin.
How not to be a hero, because that's the last thing they need you to be. You don't have to save the day. You just have to navigate the world so that a foster child isn't doing it solo. You just have to stand up for a kid who isn't fluent in bureaucracy, or maybe not in their own emotions. So show up however you can for the foster kids who need it most at helpfosterchildren.com. What does a foster kid need from you? To be brave, to show up, for staying connected, the questions they weren't able to ask. Show up for the first day of school, the last day at their current address, for the mornings when everything's wrong, for the manicure that makes everything right for right now. Show up however you can for the foster kids who need it most at helpfosterchildren.com.
It just takes one stable relationship with a caring adult to help reverse the negative impacts on a child who's experienced abuse or neglect. I'm California Surgeon General Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris, and I've spent my career studying childhood trauma, toxic stress, and the profound impact on public health. Many children have been placed in the foster care system because of abuse or neglect, causing both physical and emotional pain. These adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, can also lead to lifelong health problems. But ACEs are not destiny. Studies have shown that just one supportive adult in the life of a child can reverse some of the negative impacts of ACEs. You have the power to make a difference. A court-appointed special advocate, or CASA, can help a child who has experienced abuse and neglect begin to heal from their past and build a healthier future. Find out how you can help.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, guys. We're going to get going again here, so if we can just tone it down. Thank you. I hope everyone's enjoying their meals this evening, and as well as the delicious wines provided by Poundstone and Hagen. Please continue your dinner. I am thrilled to launch the main part of the program tonight and introduce San Francisco CASA's Executive Director, Kate Durham. Kate has just started her second year at the helm and has expertly guided the organization through an intensive planning effort that Jeff alluded to determine our goals for the next 5 years. By way of introduction, Kate has been involved in the lives of families and children on both sides of the Bay Area for the past 30 years at nonprofit organizations and government agencies, including Hospitality House and San Francisco's Human Services Agency. She was most recently leading Beyond Emancipation, an organization that serves transition-age foster youth in Alameda County. So with that, welcome, Kate.
Thank you, Erwin. And I want to offer a huge thank you to our co-chairs, Jeff and Carrie, Kirsten and Andrew. This has been a challenging year to plan a live event, and your leadership has been invaluable. I also want to thank everyone here for stepping out and joining us tonight in support of San Francisco CASA. As Erwin shared, I have recently hit my 1-year mark, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be meeting so many members of our community for the first time tonight. As you can imagine, it was a strange year to start in a new role. But what I can say is that in spite of the pandemic, our volunteers, staff, board members, donors, and partners barely missed a beat in creatively responding to the needs of children, youth, and families. As an example, I know one of the advocates who is with us tonight learned how to play chess with the young person she was matched with as a way of bonding and providing an outlet for him in the early days of shutdown. And this truly paved the way for them to develop a trusting and meaningful relationship. While the pandemic blatantly exposed cracks, injustices, and great disparities in our health, education, and social service systems, it's also true that it's been unifying. This has been an extraordinarily difficult few years for all of us. Uncertainty is the new normal that we're all learning to navigate and live with. And as a result, we've all had the opportunity to experience and touch into a fraction of the fear, uncertainty, social isolation, and disorientation that children and youth in the foster care system experience every day. During the pandemic, most of us had our pods, the handful of people we connected with on a regular basis who represented both safety and sanity during this unprecedented time. Think for a moment about how important your own pod was to you. This is who CASA volunteers are for young people in the foster care and juvenile justice systems. CASAs are reliable, they're trustworthy, they show up on FaceTime or in person when they say they're going to show up. They're people that hold the ordinary, the trauma, the celebrations. They remind young people of their potential and their worth, and they're often critical touch points who make navigating tough times more possible. As Jeff mentioned, shortly after I started CASA, we began a strategic planning process. And early on in this process, we checked in with many people to ask, who is San Francisco CASA at its best? What we heard over and over from young people, volunteers, and our partners was the reinforcement of our core model, the power of relationship-based advocacy, and the valuable presence of a stable, supportive adult. Core to our plan, therefore, is to grow to serve 500 youth by 2027. This goal gets us much closer to our vision that we will provide a CASA volunteer for every young person who wants and needs one. We're also committing to strengthening families and preventing their systems involvement through our work and partnerships such as Family Treatment Court, a voluntary court-supervised program that promotes family reunification by supporting parents with treatment and other wraparound services, and also to supporting young people after systems involvement to ensure that they have access to the resources, opportunities, and relationships they need to thrive. Many of our volunteer advocates maintain their relationships with youth long after the young person leaves foster care, and we plan to learn from those advocates how we can continue to support them and in turn support young people as they transition out of systems and into their adult lives. We also aim to enrich our community with greater diversity, particularly people who are Latinx, Black, African American, Spanish-speaking, males, and seniors, and to amplify the voices of young people, biological families, and volunteers to strengthen our work. I believe in the mutuality of relationships, and that if you light a lamp for someone, it will brighten your own path. And I'm so proud to be a member of the San Francisco CASA community, a community that recognizes the power of relationships to be the inspiration that transforms harmful systems while also transforming the lives of young people and ourselves. In a few minutes, we will get to hear from a young person, Nia Johnson, whose relationship with her CASA was transformative for both of them. And before that, our incredible auctioneer, Franco Finn, also known as the Warriors Hype Man, will give you the opportunity to bid on several amazing auction packages contributed by our community. But first, I am really delighted to share with you a truly special video featuring an incredibly talented young man who spent too many years in the foster care system, years without the support of a volunteer advocate. I know you will find his artistry and storytelling inspiring, and it's truly an honor to share this video tonight. Thank you.
I was 13 when I went into the foster care system. I was staying with my auntie and grandmother. My grandmother got sick, so nobody could take care of me. So my brother is 2 years older than me. We both went to the system, but we didn't go into the same group home. My mother, I don't really remember because I was too young when she died. So I don't know what it's like to have a mom. My first group home was in LA. It was an all-boys home. I remember the first day I walked in, I remember saying to myself, I don't want to be here. I just had a bad feeling that I didn't want to be there. I think it was one fight I had with this one boy. It was about him making fun of me. So I kind of cursed them out, and then we went in the backyard and we started fighting. And at the group home, they had boxing gloves. So, yeah, boxing gloves, that's right. If both kids wanted to fight, they'll give us boxing gloves we'll do in the backyard. I forgot all about that. I almost joined a gang when I was younger because that's all I was around. So when you're younger, you soak up what's around you, you know? One of the boys at the group home had a brother that was at another group home. I was cool with him. So I was like, okay, I'll join a gang. One day I had to go to the neighborhood and get put on. Put on meaning like join a gang, so basically get jumped on. But I didn't go. I'm so glad I didn't go. So my dad came to visit me at my first group home, and I kind of was a little bit curious and nervous at the same time because I don't remember seeing him. But I saw him, I was talking to him, he was just saying, I'm working on my life and trying to get better. This was before I knew he murdered my mom. So, but still, I was young, I was just saying, okay, I'll see you when you're ready. I didn't know what was going on, basically, if that makes sense. Him talking to me, I felt no type of way. I just felt like a stranger was talking to me. I felt nothing. I mean, up until this point, I was 100% certain my dad murdered my mom. Part of me is still kind of confused about that. I guess now I don't know. I want to believe it, because I don't know how else she died, but my mom's side of the family told me my dad murdered my mom. There was one moment I was in a group home and one of the staff members said to me, I care about you, and he started crying. That's when I knew he cared about me. If I can go back in time and tell my 13-year-old self something, I would tell him, just hang in there, things will be all right, and follow your instincts, follow your heart, and just find things that make you happy, and you'll get through it. When I dance, I feel free. I feel like I'm in my own space and I'm flying. I feel my body is super long. My muscles are extending. I'm in my own world when I dance.
Wow, that was amazing, and what a story. And I just got to say, Cardell there, the dancer you just saw, basically applied to the prestigious Orsolina 28 to study dance with the world-famous choreographer Sol Leon and Paul Lightfoot, and he's recently learned that he'll be going to Italy for the program this summer. So congratulations, Cardell and Lake. The video director, as well as the team from Duncan Shannon, are here with us tonight. Let's give them a big hand, everybody. Yes, that is inspiring. Amazing. There they are. Cardell, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And thank you, Kate. I believe you can get to 500, and now we have that first opportunity to do so, to make a difference tonight. So if we could turn up the lights a little bit, let me introduce myself. My name is Franco Finn. I just have a question. Any Warrior fans in the house tonight? I'm just curious. Okay, all right. Moving on to round two. Now, if you've ever been to Oracle Arena for the last 17 years or Chase Center last 3 years, yes, thank you for being a part of Dub Nation. You might see this guy, minus the suit, roaming around as your hype man for your Golden State Warriors. So Dub Nation, come on, make some noise if you're in the house tonight. And you know what? I'm also a professional auctioneer and from this great cities here in San Francisco. And it's my team, our home team, and I hope we can root them on, hopefully, for another finals and another championship in this city. Oh, yeah. We're just heating up. But what I get to do every single weekend, almost, I feel like, is I get to raise a lot of money for some great organizations like SF Casa. So give a round of applause to those people who are here, who are behind the scenes, everybody that's been a part of what SF Casa has been doing for many years. Round of applause. It really takes a village. And I love it when Coach Kerr, Steve Kerr says strength in numbers when he first got here, won that championship. It's not only on the court, but it's off the court. And that's what we're here to do. We're going to be champions in our community. It takes every seat, every hand up. And with that said, let me just get a little practice here because I got to make sure my vision's still good. Raise up your paddles if you don't mind with the numbers facing me. I'd like to see it. All right, my vision is good. I don't have 20/20 vision these days. I actually went to the optometrist and it adjusted over the last 2 years of the pandemic. I wonder why. But anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Give yourselves a hand. You look great tonight. We are in person, and we're back doing a good thing here for SF Casa. And what a great night. We're going to make this Friday night worthwhile. And as you heard earlier, we have a volunteer, a Casa volunteer, who's willing to match $300,000 tonight, dollar for everything we raise. So come on, give a big hand to that. That is huge. That is huge. $300,000. We're going to exceed that. I know we will. Let's just warm it up just a little bit. I don't want to just come in cold. You're like, oh my gosh, I just started eating here. So let's do a little bubbles. How about some bubbles here? Let's do a little magnum of this beautiful magnum here. Our previous co-chair, in honor of our previous co-chair, we have a magnum of Lorraine Chatello's favorite champagne. Yeah. And the beautiful Bilcart Salmon Brut Rosé to enjoy with your dessert tonight. So let's just see what hands. Let's do this for SF Casa. Start them in a bit at $250. Come on. Who's got the table right here, the hot table? $250, now $5, would have been now $5, would have been now $7.50. You got $5, now $750. $750, yes, now $1,000. Raise it up. Come on. You're at $750, now $1,000. Raise it up. Yes, you got $1,000, what about $12.50? Will you do it? You're at $1,000 right here, would have been $12.50. $1,000 right here would have been $12.50. Every dollar counts, folks. $1,000 right here would have been now $12.50. How about $1,100? I'll drop it in. 11, yes, you got it. 11, now 12. How about 12 over here? 12, you got it, man. 12, now 13. Back to you. Oh, I like this. Someone wants a magnum right there at their table. 13, now 14. Oh, my lady right there. 14, now 15. Back to you. Would have been now 15, now 16. Ooh, I like this tennis match. 16, I like your thoughts. 17 over to you. Don't let it slip away. Come on. 16 over to you. You got 15. Would have been 1,600. Let's just warm it up. Warm it up. 1,600. You got 15. Would have been 1,600 anyone. Once. 1,600 twice. You're at 15. How about this? Are you sure now? Your table is looking at you. Are you going to get us that magnum or not? $1,600, will you do it? Anyone? Oh, we got somebody, a new player. 16. You almost had it. Don't let your table down. 17 over to you, ma'am. $1,700. Yes, I love it. Now 18 back to you. 1,800, here we go. Yes, sir. 19 over to you. Would have been now 19. This table wants a magnum, y'all. $1,900. We're doing it. You're at 18. Would have been now 19. 19 once. Yes. 2,000, sir. That bubbly is getting cold for you. $2,000. Will you do it for your table? 2,000 once. 2,000 twice. 2,000 all in, all done. Will you do it? How about this? How about this? You're at 19, sir. Can I do this? I'm going to do a doubler. Can you do it for 19 and help SF Casa tonight? No pressure. We have like 300 people watching. $1,900. Will you do it? Yes, he did. Raise that up, sir, if you don't mind. 1,900, 125, and 1,900, 134. Let's hear it for these two tables. Wow. That is $3,800 for SF Casa. What a warm-up, everybody. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Let's go with the live auction number 1. Oh, look at this. We got more libations coming your way. We've got an incredible case of wine put together by former board member Margaret Keene. Give a round of applause. And her husband, Bruce Bales. Give it up, give it up. Also, we got an assist, Michelle Griffin and Tom Parker. Thank you so much for putting that all together, all you four right there. Most sought after wines, ladies and gentlemen. They've been collecting this. They know their wines, professionally stored in a very, very proper place. They know their wines and very highly rated. This is a huge lot of wines. An entire case. Start deal would have been at 5, would have been 5, would have been 5, would have been 500. We got 500 now, 1,000. We got 1,000 now, 15. You got it, sir, 15 now, 2 would have been 2. Yes, now 2 now, 25. My guy at 25 now, 3,000. You got it at 3 now, 3,500. 3,500 now, 4. Will you do now 4? Yes, now 4 now, 45. 45 now, 5,000. Come on, you got it at 5,000. Come on, you're at 45. Would have been now 5,000. Sir, you're in at 5,000 now, 55. 5,500. Now is the bid. You're at 5,000. Would have been now 55. You're at 5. Would have been now 55. 55 right there. Now 6 to you. Woo, I like it smooth. 6,000 now 65. 6,500 in the corner. Yes. Ooh, 7,000. The most sought after wines. 7,000, sir. An entire case curated just for you. Come on. 7,000. Will you do it? SF Casa. Once, 7,000. Yes, all right. 75. Woo! 75. Without a blink, 8,000 back to you. We're doing this for SF Casa tonight. 8,000 once, 8,000 twice, 8,000. Are you sure? You sure now? 8,000. How about we dance a little bit? 77 and a half. Just because we just got to trying to help you out. 77.50 once, 77.50 twice. Last chance, all in, all done, 77.50. Sold for $7,500. Bidder number 252, $7,500, 252. Give a big round of applause. Sir, thank you so much. Wow. I like this crowd. We're going with lot number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Park City. All right, folks. 8 people, 4 nights, 4 beautiful bedrooms, 6 bath, ski in, ski out, Deer Valley, Park City, Utah. A gorgeous home, everything you need, beautiful escape, winter, summer, whatever you want to do, adventures await, the finest mountains in Park City, Utah, and we're going to throw in a $400 gift card from Sports Basement. So, thank you, Erwin, for that one. Park City, here we go. Let's start. There would have been a 1,000 for 8 people. Who's in at 1? 1 would have been 1. 1,000 now 2. Would have been at 2 now 3. 3 now 3 now 3 now 4. Who's in at 4? We got 4,000. Yes, now 5. 5,000. You got it now 5 now 6. 6 now 7. Come on. You got 6 now 7. 7,000. Yes, 7,000 now 8. Will you do it? 8,000 now 9. 9. You got it at 8. Would have been 9. 9. 9. Would have been 9. You're at 8,000. 9,000. You got it, sir. 10,000, will you do it? Park City for 8 people. You got it at 10,000. Yes, 11,000 right here. Would have been now 11. You got it. Ooh, this is a good crowd. 12,000 back to you. You don't let it slip away. Park City, come on, 12,000. Will you do it? My man, without flinching, 12,000, now 13. The battle of the handsome suits. 13, now 14. Woo! 14, now 15. How about that? 15,000, you got it. Oh, I love your style. 14,000 right here, now 15. 15,000, sir, for SF Casa. Will you do it? Once. 15,000 twice. Last chance, do it. 15. Ooh, he said 16. 17 to you. You got a beautiful house right there. You can split it up with 2 families. 17,000. Remember, everything goes to SF Casa tonight. 17 once. 17 twice. 17. Are you sure? Erwin, where's Erwin? Erwin. Can we do? You know what I'm talking about. All right. You got it at 16. Will you do it at 16? Erwin, the owner right here, says he will do 2. We will do 32,000 for SF Casa. Can you do it and commit at $16,000? Yes! 3, 2, 2 at 16,000. 1, 4, 0 at 16,000. 32,000 to SF Casa. Make some noise. Thank you. These 2 are amazing. Give them a big round of applause. Wow. Thank you, Erwin. Thank you, gentlemen. Wow, that is beautiful. Let's move on to number 3. Santa Fe awaits. You and your friends, 4 nights, 4 bedrooms, historic Santa Fe, New Mexico. 4 bedrooms. You got a walled adobe estate. You've got a beautiful filled canyon road. You are so close to the Turner Carroll Gallery. You're going to visit that. You got a beautiful dinner near Geronimo, which is an award-winning standard of fine dining in New Mexico. You got the mountains. You got the Thai Modern Gallery with a private tour. You're going to go to the famous Art Vault. You're going to relax with wine, cheeses, and then you're going to go, after your food, to a legendary spa. This spa is called 10,000 Waves. We're going to throw in a $200 gift certificate, and you, 8 people max, 8 people, beautiful Santa Fe. Let's start the bit of 1,000. Who's in 1,000? 1,000 now 2. 2,000 now 3. 3,000 now 4. 4,000 now 5. 5,000 now 6. 6,000 now 7. 7,000 now 8. 8, yes. 8 now 9. 9, you got it in the corner, 10. How about 10 to you? 10,000, yes. 11 over to you. 11 over there, 12. You got 11 now, 12. You're at 11, ma'am, in the corner. 12. Yes. 12,000, now 13. Will you go 13? You're at 12,000, now 13. 13,000 once. 13,000. Oh, yes. You got it, sir, at 13. Would have been now 14 in the corner. 13 right here, now 14. 14,000 once. 14,000 twice. 14,000, are you sure? How about 13,500? 13,500. I'll give you a little steal there. 13,500, she's got it. Now 14 back to you, sir. 14 over to you. 13,500, now 14. Yes. 14, now 14 and a half. Ma'am, you're at 14,500, or you're going to let Santa Fe go. 14,500 once. Yes, 14,500, 15 over to you. 15 once. Ooh. 15,500, ma'am. Remember, everything goes to SF Casa, 15,500. You got a Santa Fe art experience, food experience, trip of a lifetime. Look how beautiful that is. Adobe walls, 15,500. Are you in? Once, 15,500 twice. Your table is watching you. Last second shot, 24 seconds. Are you going to be the Steph Curry to drain it? 15,500. You got it. 16. Woo! Oh my gosh. 16,500 once, 16,500 twice, 16,500 last chance. Are you sure? As your entire table stares with their piercing eyes. 16.5, just kidding. Are you in? Are you out? 16.5, all in, all done. What? Really? Okay. Will you do it at 16? And you get it at 16 already. Can we do 32,000 tonight? Every dollar counts for SF Casa. They're willing to do it. Yes, yes, yes. 323, 16,000. Raise yours, sir. 127 at 16,000. That is 32,000. Make some noise. I promise it's not scripted. They're generous tonight, and we're making it happen. Wow, that is gorgeous. Let's move on to the last and final one. All right, folks. This is a good one. I wish my wife was here to bid on this. What about a date night every month for an entire year? Hold on, let me tell you about this. 12 of the most amazing restaurants, SF Jazz, Monsieur Benjamin, The Morris, Che Fico, Palette Tea House, Rich Table, Kakari, Spruce, Foreign Cinema, Delfina, Angler, The Progress, and Antonia. And we're going to give you a Lyft gift card as well. One date a month, fine restaurant here in San Francisco. Start to be at 1,000, last one. Who's in at 1, now 2? Would have been now 2, now 3, 3 now 4, 4,000 now 5, 5,000 now 6 in the corner, 6 in the corner now 7, 7 right next to you now 8, 8,000 now 9. This is the deal. 10,000, 10,000, 11, oh, 11 in the corner, 12. How about 12 right here, anyone? 12, you got it, sir, now 13. You're at 12, now 13. 12 right there, you got it at 12, would have been now 13,000. This is an ultimate diner's experience. You're at 12,000, sir. Would have been now 13 once, 13 twice. What about 12.5? And let's make a deal. 12,500, will you do it? Yes, I love it. 12.5, now 13. 13,000 once, 13,000 twice. Are you sure, sir? 13,000, last call. Date night every month to the top restaurants in San Francisco. 13,000 all in, all done. She's got it at 12.5, 13, once, twice, 13, and so. Wait, hold on. Are you in? Wait. She got it in the nick of time. 13,000, you got it? 13, you raised it. 13 it is, now 13.5. Oh my gosh, she snuck in there. 13.5 once, 13.5 twice. Huh? 13.5 all in, all done? 13.5? Are you going to do it? Last chance, you're at 13, 13.5. And we will, this is one a month, I tell you. Sold! $13,000. Bidder number 275. In the nick of time. Give a round of applause, everybody. That was wonderful. Wow. Kate, come on back. Give a big hand to all our live auction winners. You made a difference tonight for SF Casa. I'll be right back. Kate, come on up here, and let's move on to one of the most important parts of the night.
Wow, thank you so much, Franco. And thank you, everyone here. That was exhilarating. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to switch gears now. And I want everyone to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath because we have a really special speaker who's going to take the stage. I have had the real pleasure of getting to know Nia over the last couple of months. And I have to say, that I'm in awe of her warmth, her creativity, her generosity, and her commitment to herself to build a life that reflects her goals, values, and desires. Nia is truly someone who won't let the challenges she has faced define her, and I am deeply grateful to her for sharing herself with us tonight. So please join me in welcoming Nia.
Hello, hello. Hi. All right. Y'all are a dream. Okay. So, my name is Nia, and I am here to tell you a story of sorts. I will share with you a bit about myself and a bit about my experience in the foster care system. So, my full name is Antonia Johnson. I'm 26 years old, and I've been in foster care since I was 2. Over the 2 decades, I was placed in over 15 homes. From the time I was 9, I had never really lived in one place for more than a year. Sorry. I barely knew any adults in my life for over a year, so it was like a constant cycling. And I had rarely kept friends for the same. I am still learning what it means to feel stable, what it means to be consistent, and what it means to be seen. So I won't share every pain or every knockdown that I've experienced. I will invoke the words of Ursula K. Le Guin here. This is the treason of the artist, a refusal to admit the banality of evil and the terrible boredom of pain. I'm not standing here because of what my mom did or didn't do to or for me. I am not here because of what my dad did or didn't do to or for me. Neither that of what the teachers, attorneys, parents, friends, neighbors may or may not have witnessed. That's not what brought me here today. What brought me here is love, support, and a unique kindness. CASA came into my life in 2012 when I was a junior in high school. And when I first met my CASA, Anne, she had to, unfortunately, deal with a lot of suspicion. I asked her if she was a therapist. I asked her if she was there to report on what I may or may not be doing. I was just suspicious. In my mind, I was thinking, you're gonna come, you're gonna hang out with me every other weekend, consistently, and you're gonna advocate for my needs whether or not I'm there. I didn't believe it. I wasn't having it. When you're in foster care, you see more than adults think you do. When adults came into my life, I could see that they wanted to feel something they thought that I was lacking. So a sister, a cousin, an aunt, a mom, a brother, an uncle. After a while, I realized that they needed me more than I needed them. When Anne came into my life, she told me, I don't want to be something that you already have. I'm here to be whatever it is that you need. Not what she thought I needed, what I actually needed. In this, she taught me what it meant to show up. More on that later. When I tell you, I was mind blown. I couldn't even understand what it meant to be in relation with an adult that wasn't transactionary. I'm still figuring out how to incorporate that in every relationship in my life. I could never truly tell you what it was for me to have someone in my life that was consistent, kind, and patient, but I can give you pieces of moments that meant the world and changed mine. So this is dedicated to all of the thank yous that were there, but were never fully expressed. So this is an ode to Anne. When I told her that I was nervous for my high school presentation, she didn't tell me there was nothing to be afraid of, or that everyone else is doing it, so I should have to as well. Instead, she said to me that it must be hard to shoulder that much anxiety. She asked how she could support me. I unknowingly stored that in the "you'll understand when you're older" part of my heart. When I was 16, 17, 18, 19, and 26, and I still screamed Disney songs at the top of my lungs, she didn't balk at it. She pulled up YouTube's Best of Disney Classics and played Guess the Classic with me. I didn't know what to do with the non-judgment, so I replicated it. I placed it in my friendships, weaved it throughout my partnerships, and let it immerse my interactions with strangers. It has served me well. When I couldn't express my gratitude and love wasn't in my vocabulary, I would randomly yell "olive juice." Eventually, she caught on and said, "Olive juice you too." I didn't know what to do with the understanding. Sometimes I still don't, but I keep it close. When people were telling me not to study abroad on my own, when they tried to instill fear, she drove me to the airport. When I was flying back a year later and the same folks wanted to hear all about my experience, it was her that I chose to pick me up. It was Anne that I chose to welcome me home. When my life caught up with me, and my feelings caught up with me, and I could barely leave my dorm, it was Anne who sat across from me in an Olive Garden when I told her, "Anne, I feel like I'm going crazy." I don't remember what she said, but I remember feeling seen and feeling held and feeling heard. She gave me the space to feel what I felt, and I hope I carry that with me. When I told her I was too scared to do this speech, she told me, "This is your decision. I support you either way." Anyone else would have made the decision for me. Thank you. Agency doesn't always come easy, and I thank her for holding me in it. When I told her I wanted to write my own books and create my own worlds, she responded with curiosity. There was not an ounce of doubt. When someone has the courage to share their dreams with me, I hope I can give them this too. I carry the gravity of these moments with me wherever I go, and I want to do my best to show you what this feels like. So, I'm going to need you to cup your hands in front of you. Close your eyes. I want you to call forth some memories where you felt supported, where you felt seen, when you had the courage to share something. Imagine these memories filling your bowls. Now place your hand over your heart. Open your eyes. Know that these moments, these people, your people, are always with you. My relationship with Anne has taught me so much: how I want to love and be loved, how to nurture friendships, and how to move through the world knowing that I'm supported. Casa has brought me something in someone I could never have guessed would make such an impact in my life, and I am forever grateful. Thank you so much.
Let's give her a big round of applause, everybody. Wow! Amazing. You are an amazing person. Give a round of applause. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing your story with us. This is a powerful testimonial of the power of one relationship that makes a huge difference in someone's lives. And we've come to the most important part of the night. We got folks watching from home as well as in this ballroom. This is the moment where it really is dollar for dollar the most impact you can make and help SF Casa in its mission. And we're going to raise money because we want to recruit and train more of those Anns so we can have more of those inspiring folks. And the goal is to serve more youth. Bottom line, more youth in the foster care system. So thank you for sharing your story. And this is amazing. One more time, give her a round of applause. It takes a lot of courage to come up here. You're a true hero. Thank you, too. And Anne as well. Okay? So we have a thermometer we're going to show you up here. And we have a goal tonight, folks. And this is where everyone can really participate. I say it, strength in numbers. It's like we're an entire village supporting a community. And look, we're at 740 right now. Come on, give a big hand. Our goal tonight is to get $900,000+ to advance the plan to reach 500+ youth tonight. So, just like the live auction, we're going to raise our paddles with numbers. And I'm going to go run through, and I'm going to be out of breath, and that's a good sign. Whenever I'm sweating, that is a good sign that we have the entire room captivated and impacting what we're doing. So, we're going to start at a big gift at $15,000, and that can do a lot at 15. You can recruit, screen, and support a class of 30 new advocates to match with 30 youth waiting for a casa of their own. So, $15,000, I know it's a large amount for some, but maybe some could afford tonight. But let's raise it high and proud. 15,000, 2, 4, 5, yes. Who else is in? 2, 7, 8, match it at 15,000. Thank you so much. Give a big hand. Anyone else at a big gift at $15,000? That is 30,000 tonight. We are so much closer to 800. We are almost there. Remember, we're going to match 300,000 from a volunteer tonight. So every dollar does count. Give a big hand at the 2 15,000 levels. That is a great way to start it. And if anyone online too, you know, please put it down. $10,000 tonight. Let me just frame this one up. $10,000 can support the launch of our new aftercare program. It helps us devote the staff time to identify appropriate resources and develop the partnerships for the first stage of this new effort. $10,000 commitment. Who's with me right here, right now? Raise it up high and proud. 178, yes at 10,000. 178, 127, yes at 10,000. 237, yes at 10,000. 159, yes, thank you at 10,000. 289, thank you at 10,000. Yes, look at this crowd. 253 at 10,000. Raise it up high and proud. Anyone else? At 10,000 or more, raise it up. Once, twice. Ladies and gentlemen, that is like over $60,000+ just right there. Yes. Unbelievable. The love and support in this room, and thank you so much. We're going to go at the $5,000 level. We're going to cascade down. You can support a youth for a full year. One youth for 1 year as they graduate high school, prepare for college, their career, appropriate resources here, build this community of support, and prepare them for a very successful adulthood. Now, I know there's a capacity at would have been $5,000. Raise it up high and proud. I'm going to sweep the room. Are we ready? Raise it up 5,000. 172 at 5,000. 112 at 5,000. 168 at 5,000. 290 at 5,000. 243, yes at 5,000. 134, yes at 5,000. 290, thank you at 5,000. 117 at 5,000. 129, yes. 150, yes. 133, yes. 188, yes. 150, thank you. 224 at 5,000. 221, thank you. 191, yes, thank you. 142, thank you. 301, thank you at 5,000. 324, thank you at 5,000. 118, you got it at 5,000. Raise it up anymore. 5,000. Give a big hand. That was probably well over $60,000 or $70,000. One more. 326. Yes, 326 at 5,000. Last call at 5,000. Wow, big hand. There was a lot of hands there. That was beautiful. We're going to move to the $2,500 level. Let me just tell you about this. One of the things that CASA is they help find a permanent, safe home for a foster child, and $2,500 can cover this vital component of their role. So $2,500, we add up a lot of these, we can affect a lot of youth in our foster care program. So $2,500 commitment, tax deductible, 100% dollar for dollar funding. this wonderful mission. Let's keep it high and proud. Let's go. I'm gonna start this way because I'm gonna sweep it. Let's go. 252 2500, 211 yes at 2500, 179 yes, 216 thank you, 326 yes, 276 thank you, 303 you got it, 183 183, 229 yes, 223 yes. 215, thank you. Who's that? 263, thank you so much. 294 at 2500. 217, thank you at 2500. 338, yes. 302, thank you. 208, you got it. 296, thank you. Anyone else raise it up? $2,500 once, twice, and give those folks a big, big round of applause. Wow. Wow, wow. Oh, we got one more? 297 in the nick of time at 2,500. 297. Yes, give a big hand. That is beautiful. 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 992. Let's get over 1 million right here, right now. 1,000. Foster youth, we're going to guide them as they identify and pursue their passions. This can include college visits, preparing for internships, funding extracurricular activities. Let's crush this tonight. $1,000. Who's in it? One. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's crush that million. 225. 273, 266, 163, 165, 226, 318, 319, 106, 230, 158, 161, 258, 189, 121, 228, 119, 255, 247, 125, 206, 154, 288, yes, 185, 286, 122, 177, 326, 166, yes, raise it up, 169, 233, raise the roof, who's in? 299, 231, last call, 1,000, who's in? Once, twice. Wow, let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. I lost count. Oh my gosh. Woo! I might need some vodka after this. Thank you, sir. Wow. 2 more levels. Let's just get 100% participation. $500 tonight. Ensures that a foster child gets the personal medical attention they need. Medical attention. $500. Who's in this room? We could do this. Let's get it. 250-111-293. What is that? 251. 22. I can't even see the lights blinding me. 116-220-153. 181-204. 326. 321. 311. 216-323. Let's move this way. 316, yes. 158-249-110. Raise it up. Oh, I love this table. 225-328-329-269, 104, 146. Who else is in? 137, 113, 136. We got support tonight. $500. Here we go. Wow, give it up for the 500 levels tonight. That was gorgeous. Music, symphony, hands in the air. This is better than a Bon Jovi concert, I tell you. Although Bon Jovi, he's a rock star. I do like him. Last call at 250. This is it. If you haven't given or if you want to give again or whatever you want to do, last opportunity. We are going to fund this amazing mission, SF CASA. Discounts and matching support from our many partners. $250 helps foster youth learn a new sport, maybe an artistic skill. We saw the beautiful dancing. Cardell, yes. Maybe summer camps. It's opportunity. we're giving opportunity to our youth tonight. Who's in at 250, 250, 250 here? 250, here we go. 326 at 250, 312, 315, 214, 126, 222, 242, 129, 327, 342, 331, 239, 218. Raise it up now. Who do we appreciate? Hey, hey. I feel like a cheerleader. Let's go. I am a cheerleader at the arena. So, anyone else at 250? Raise it up high. 326, you got it. Who else is in? Raise it up. Once, twice, 250, last call. 216, 326. Ladies and gentlemen, 250. Once, twice. Give a big hand. Oh, 289. Yes. Give a round of applause. That total, I cannot wait to see it, but I think we crushed it tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful evening together. Give it up to all of you, SF Casa, tonight. Record-breaking. Let's hear it, everybody. And thank you to our courageous speakers for sharing their story. Now, one last item of business. We're going to tally up our goals. We got the incredible Alaska Airlines Raffle. Alaska Airlines can take you anywhere: Hawaii, Mexico, Costa Rica, Belize, New York, Miami, Chicago, West Coast, Canada, whole bunch of places. No blackout dates, good for 2 years. Let's bring out the raffle for the Alaska Airlines drawing. We're going to bring that up, and then we're going to have Catherine come on back. So do we have the raffle drawing for the Alaska Airlines tickets? What a beautiful night. Let's get that raffle ticket. We're going to announce that here in just a few moments. We're scrambling to get it. Thank you. Well, as we wait right there, ladies and gentlemen, what a great night. We couldn't have done it without you. One more time, give yourselves a big hand. What an inspiring, moving, beautiful night. Thank you so much. And this is what we're going to do. We got a winner of some round-trip tickets anywhere Alaska Airlines flies, your most West Coast airline, and that goes to right here. Oh, yeah, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's red. Who's got red? Who's got some heart? I think you all got some heart. And you know what? This number, we call it deuce. What is it? Number 2 of hearts. Who's got it? How appropriate. 2 people, heart to heart. We got a winner. Give a round of applause. 2 of hearts. My name is Franco Finn, your hype man and auctioneer. Congratulations, SF Casa. You've been amazing. Let's flash that number and let's see what our goal is tonight. And if we crushed it, I think we did it. But thank you so much. If we got that number, let's share it. Thank you and have a good night. Catherine, let's come on up. Let's get this thing going. What a night.
Wow. Thank you, Franco. That was great. Thanks to Franco, and thank you to all of you for the amazing show of support. Thanks to all of you. I'm really thrilled to announce that we exceeded our goal and have raised over $1 million tonight together. I'm Catherine Rockwell, the chair of the board of directors. I want to thank Nia for sharing her incredible story with us tonight and for being such an inspiration. And I want to thank Anne for being such a wonderful advocate and mentor to Nia. And thank you, of course, to our generous supporters tonight, and especially to our chairs, Kirsten, Andrew, Jeff, and Carrie. Before I finish and send you off to have fun at the after party, I want to mention 2 important things. First, please don't forget to check out at the desks by the elevators or with a volunteer carrying an iPad if you want a silent auction item or to confirm all of your contributions and purchases. It'll only take a minute. And most importantly, everyone in this room knows someone who could be a terrific advocate and mentor, and maybe that person is you. We really encourage you to please visit helpfosterchildren.com to get involved today. With your support tonight, I'm confident that we will reach our next stage of growth and ultimately provide more consistent and loving relationships to many more foster youth. So thank you. You're welcome to stay, finish your dessert, and chat with those around you, or head right out the door to the after party. Thanks again for your generosity and joining us this evening. Thank you.